What's your favorite Philadelphia pastime? Well, I don't know if I have a Philadelphia pastime. I have things I like to do in Philly. I don't know that they're specific to Philadelphia. I love to eat out. Philly has an amazing restaurant scene, so I do that a lot, more than I should, and I just couldn't speak more highly of the restaurants in this city, so I do that. I do like to go watch the Phillies. I like to occasionally watch the Sixers, so it's a great sports town. That's something that lots of towns think they're great sports towns, but Philly really is an amazing sports town, so I really enjoy that. And I really like to walk the city. So if the weather is decent, we'll often at the weekends just walk, 5-10 miles around the city, just sort of enjoying the neighborhoods and stopping by various places to have some food, things like that. So those are not really Philly specific, but they're great things you can do in this city, and I just love doing them. So what books are on your nightstand? Well, I'm usually reading about 4 things at any one time, if you count listening as reading as well. So I have sort of two sorts of things I really love. I like contemporary fiction. So right now I'm just finishing a book by actually a Philadelphia author who I happen to know, a novelist. His name is Ken Kalfus. I'm finishing his most recent novel, which is about the Me Too movement, and it's great. So there's a free plug for Ken if he watches this. But also I love British mystery novels, crime mystery novels, and I grew up reading them. I grew up watching adaptations of them on television, and I still just love them. So I usually am listening to one of those and then simultaneously reading a different one. So I'm doing that. And then I guess I'm also nowadays, when I'm commuting, listening to books about the 2020 election and the aftermath of that. So that's not fiction, but that's the only nonfiction I read right now. We heard that you write your equations by hand. How did that practice start, and do you have a preferred pen? So firstly, how did that practice start? You're giving me credit for being far younger than I am. It started because there was no alternative. Okay, it started because I'm old. Okay, so when I was at school, that's what you did. You wrote equations by hand. What else would you do? Nowadays, my students, many of them take their notes directly into the computer, even mathematical notes. But I love to write by fountain pen. I'm obsessed with fountain pen. I have one right here. So this is a Visconti Kaleido fountain pen that I bought at the Philadelphia Pen Show this year. I just think these things are beautiful. I love to use them. You have to get them with a fine nib if you're going to write mathematics. So I don't always use them, of course. A lot of my work's done on computer. A lot of my work is done using manipulation packages. Some of my work is done on an iPad or using the stylus. But in my heart, I love to go back and have a fantastic high quality piece of paper and take notes with a fountain pen. So that's what I love to do. I don't know about a preferred pen. I have a preferred set of pens. They all look something like this, and I really love them. They're very beautiful. They have amazing nibs. They're great. What do you miss most about being a full-time academic professor? I miss the students, and of course I still see students, right? I have my own PhD students. I still spend a lot of time with them. So it's not that I don't spend time with students, but we have amazing undergraduates at Penn. And, seeing the look on someone's face when they get something that they never thought they would understand in a million years is remarkable. And so, if you can teach general relativity, this highly technical, difficult subject that everyone's heard of and thinks is unreachable as an undergraduate, and suddenly realize, I get that, I understand it, I understand something that Einstein was the first to understand, that's a pretty amazing thing to give to someone. So I miss that.